I'm coming down, haters pipe down, niggas talking down, so when West got it, so get your mind on your shit, but like a chair, H-time, bout to go, swing wide when we pull up. I'm coming down, haters pipe down, niggas talking down, so when West got it, so get your mind on your shit, but like a chair, H-time, bout to go, swing wide when we pull up. Know I'm talking about, it's one West in this bitch. Meet you boots and break and shades like nigga, who is this? 144 set apart, make room, we in this bitch. Players get chose, don't get mad, my nigga, check your bitch. Cross the line like a dentist, boy, I go out in your shit. My tribe, check a hoe, coldest Eskimo, you mind me shit. I'm UGK, so U.P.K, third coast, represent. So slow light and banging, swinging counters when I been. Hater block is on, catch me one deep behind 10. Boy, I'm shocking, rocking, bitches knocking, coming down your wind. Haters cock blocking, Winnie's chickens, rooting behind the fence. I'm just body rocking, chucking deuce, giving dad to my kin. Coming down, haters pipe down, niggas talking down. So when West got it, so get your mind on your shit, but like the chair. H-time, bout to go, swing wide when we pull up. I'm coming down, haters pipe down, niggas talking down. So when West got it, so get your mind on your shit, but like the chair. H-time, bout to go, swing wide when we pull up. A hater is a pig in a pippin trying to dig in. Imagine me, cause they didn't feel trying to fit in. Nigga, please, a royalty, prodigal son from the streets. Over here, real G's, eat a mic, bending knees, chicken steady bopping. When we mobbing, blocking like they robbing. If she Bobby, righteous modest, I just might just see what's popping. It's the tank, I know Poppy, boss hugging when I'm flossing. Brotherhood's a whipping, touch your prince of the power, gon' be a problem. Tribe ties, how we rocking, kingdom coming, ain't no stopping. Coming down like a chair, swinging no when it's dropping. Black Spanish, Native Americans, baby boy, how we locking. One West got it, ain't gon' say no more, I'm done talking. I'm coming down, haters pipe down, niggas talking down. So when West got it, so get your mind on your shit, but like the chair. H-time, bout to go, swing wide when we pull up. I'm coming down, haters pipe down, niggas talking down. So when West got it, so get your mind on your shit, but like the chair. H-time, bout to go, swing wide when we pull up. All right. Clap it up. All right, let me zoom in on the Bizord. Boom. All right. It is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. It is Friday. You know what that means. It is a Lashawan Qadash class. You understand? If you are on Facebook, make sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Matter of fact, while I'm telling y'all to do it, let me follow the order. You know what I'm saying? Share, subscribe. Hold on. Boom. Yeah. All right. Boom. Bam. All right. Like I said, this is the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you are on Facebook, go ahead and share the class. You understand? It's Friday where we get into our language. The hidden mysteries, breaking them down line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. You understand? Using the Lashawan, which is tongue, Qadash, which means what? Holy. All right? So we're going to start off every class like we do always, all right, with the Hebrew alphabet. If you would repeat after me. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I.S.U.P.K, Qua, Ra, Sha, and The. All right. We're going to go ahead and demagnify, you know what I'm saying, and magnify on the board. You know what I'm saying? Zoom that thing on out. We're going to swoop it over. Boom. All right, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so y'all can get some. Bam. All right. So, over the last couple of weeks, all right, we've been going over tenses, right? So, past tense, future tense, present tense, right? So, with that being said, okay, we're going to learn how to practically apply these things, sentence structure, you know, because it is the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, right? So it has to be practicality to it. You understand? You got to find a way to apply it, all right? In conversation, how to converse with one another. So we're going to have simple conversion, you know what I'm saying? Simple conversation with one another, all right? So, okay. All right, let's erase all of this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. You know what? Y'all had homework, didn't y'all? Oh. Guess my brother didn't get a chance to go over the work of home. Where's my markers at? Hey, if you could, Baba Kashah, if I could get some ice and some spirit, the water. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna do two of these. I'm gonna do two of the homework. All right. Okay. So for the homework, I'll just erase this top part right here. All right. So y'all had to do Lamad, which means to learn. All right. You guys had to do the future tense. Okay. All right. For I, you, which is masculine and feminine. In the example that you had to give for masculine and feminine, you had to give brother or sister to give a gender to the sentence. All right. And you had he, she, we, you all, or in the South, as we like to say, y'all. Is out of there? My man. Yeah, I'm sorry, Grace. Um, and then which is for masculine and feminine. Hey, the water, brother. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then you guys had they, masculine or feminine. All right. So I'm gonna do two of these. All right. So let's do number two. All right. So how do we determine? Well, first off, what is you in Hebrew? You're grown. What is you in Hebrew? A thou. That is correct. But how do we determine? All right. Whether it's masculine and feminine sentence with a thought. With a minor not. No, that is incorrect. All right. So the example I gave was with brother or sister. So what is brother or sister in Hebrew? That is correct. All right. So, all right. So let's write it in Hebrew. All right. So we have we'll do the masculine first, then the feminine. All right. All right. So, all right. So, all right. So we're doing you, but we have to determine the masculine and feminine because a tha goes for both masculine or feminine. All right. And hey, guys, if you have any questions, all right, make sure you go ahead and you type them in. You just say, Salakia, sir, I have a question. How do you say such and such in Hebrew? Hey, Grum, do me a favor, all right? Come right here and just monitor the chat for me, okay? All right, no sweat. All right, so, okay. So, all right, so how do we determine? All right, so we have first, we're going to do the masculine, all right? So we have ah. All right. All right. What does ak mean in Hebrew?
Brother.
Brother. All right. And if it's not a BS comment, you know what I'm saying, you can just, you know what I'm saying, click that right there. And it'll show the comment, you know what I'm saying, click hide and it'll pop away. All right. Okay. All right. So we have ak. All right. So what does ak mean? Ak means brother. All right. So off cuff, we know that this sentence is masculine because it's dealing with men. All right. So then we have what we're talking about. All right. We have a tha. All right. And as Yagrum so eloquently said, a tha means what, Yagrum?
Brother.
No, a tha.
So you.
That is correct. You. All right. So remember, each one of these have their own rule. Okay, so when you're dealing with you, all right, okay, what is the rule for future tense for the conjugation of the verb? Right, so the verb is lamad, which is learn. All right, so according to that, we add a the at the beginning of the word according to the rule. So it's going to be the lamad. All right. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, how does that conjugate? That means, brother, you will learn. All right. Now, how does this change with the feminization of the word? All right. So remember, when you're dealing with a feminization, it's either a ha or a wath is added to the end of the word. All right. So in this case, we have ak. All right. And then a wath is added to the end of the word. So we have ak, wath. All right. So wath is the conjugation as far as a suffix that's added to the end of the word. It's added to a feminization. All right. And you ask yourself, so oftentimes like, so I mean, how is that? All right. So I'll give you another example. All right. This is sister. All right. So sister is the feminization of brother. Right. So if wath is added to brother, you want to hide that out. So after you bring it up, you want to hide it. So just hit the hide button. There you go. All right. And like stuff like that, you don't need to show that. So like people checking in practice fine. That's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? All right. So use your wisdom. Okay. All right. So I'll give you an example. All right. So I used the example last class. All right. So Malak is king in Hebrew. All right. Now, what does a king rule over? A king rules over a kingdom. All right. Kingdom in Hebrew is Malak Wa. Right. So the kingdom is feminized because it is under subjection. It is under submission to the will of the king, right? Okay. So it's the same thing with Ak. Ak is brother, all right? It's the masculine energy, is the protector, all right? Akwaz is a sister, all right? You know, so she is under subjection to the brother. You're like, well, Salaki, sir, well, that isn't fair. It isn't. All right. When someone picks on you when you were a little kid at school, who you gonna run to first before you run to your daddy? You're gonna run to your brother, because your brother is supposed to do what? Protect his little sister. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So in this case, all right, so we have also a conjugation that goes at the end of lamad. Okay. So when you're dealing with the feminization, when you're dealing with you, all right, there is a yah that goes at the end of it. All right. All right. So the sentence will be Akwa Atha Thalamadia. All right. Sister, you will learn. All right. So for the brother, it's Ak Atha Thalamad. For a sister, it's Akwa Atha Thalamadia. All right. So the yah is added at the end for the conjugation. All right. So you have the, all right. So yah is added at the end. Why? Because it's my. It means it's a possession. All right. To feminize something means to possess it. Okay. Dealing with the future tense. All right. So we'll do one more example before we get into today's lesson. All right. Let's do y'all. All right, here we go. Bam. All right. So let's write it out. All right. So what is the word for you all in Hebrew? You're grown.
Mispronunciated is kalakahom.
Nope.
I'm not too sure.
All right, no sweat. All right. So the word for you all, right, or y'all, all right, you're going to Slovakia. All right. So if it's masculine, I mean, you should know this. So at the end, so at the end of class, like, what do you do when you salute a group of brothers?
Oh, grab a thumb.
My nigga, all right, get that brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? Get that brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? That boy making it harder than they gotta be. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So we're gonna write it. All right. So what did you say it was? A thumb. All right. So in this case, you don't have to put ak or akwa, because when you say a thumb, it automatically lets you know that you're talking to a group of men. All right. So let's write it out. All right. So we have, all right. So When it's a group of brothers, you say what? You grown?
A thumb.
A thumb. All right. So that's how you immediately know that you all in this sense is masculine. All right. For example, when you greet a group of brothers, you say Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Baraka thumb to a group of brothers. All right. Okay. All right. So we have a thumb. All right, which is you. Masculine. I'm sorry, you all. You all, or as we say in the South, y'all. All right. This is the masculine pluralization of you. Masculine pluralization. All right. Bam. So what is the rule when we're dealing with you all or y'all? All right. In the masculine sense, you're going to add a the at the beginning of the word and a wa at the end of the word. Okay. Let me put that in red so you guys don't get confused. I'm going to add a the at the beginning of the verb and wa at the end of the word because the root word again is lamad. All right. And watch this. You go over here to our cheat sheet right here. You look at wa. What does wa mean in suffix? He, is, or it. But dealing with the masculine sense, right? And the, all right, is thou or thee, dealing with you. Okay? All right? So when you have thou or thee dealing with you, because we're dealing with a version of you. You all. All right? Well, what you all are we talking about? What? He, the masculine context, the masculine sense. All right? So this word is going to be conjugated as the lamad wa. All right? Which is you all will learn. All right? Okay. So if you're dealing with the masculine, of course, you got to deal with the feminine, right? All right. So you're growing. What is the feminization of you all or y'all? Think about when you're greeting sisters.
Atha.
Nope. Atha is singular, not plural. When you're greeting a group of sisters, if a thumb is a group of brothers, what is a group of sisters? You said a thigh is singular. No sweat. It is a thun. All right. All right. And how do we know this? We know this if you're greeting a group of sisters with the formal greeting. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Illa Thun. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. All right. Okay. So that is how we know it's a pluralization. And when you're dealing with the feminine, all right, of course you have the at the beginning, but the suffix changes. All right. It changes to na. All right. Now, there is no suffix. Oh, there is. Bam. At the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So we have the, because we know we're dealing with you, thee or thou, which is you. All right. Then we have na as the suffix. Na is there. or them dealing with the feminine context. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So this sentence is going to be a thon phalamadna. All right. Which is you all will learn when you're talking to a group of sisters. All right. So those are the two of the homework that we're going to go over today. All right, we're going to go in and bump into today's lesson. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You did. All right, let's go ahead and clear the board out. We're going to keep our cheat sheets up. All right. Our prefixes, our suffixes, and our conditional clauses of the real and unreal. All right. So, what are we doing today? All right. We are doing sentence construction from a base standpoint. All right. Okay. Let's get into it. All right. All right. So, we're doing sentence. Structure. All right. So now this is what we're going to do. We're going to divide the board. All right. We have Q and we have A. Can anybody guess what Q and A is?
Clause thing.
Nope. Just real simple. Q and A. I say, hey, bro,
question and answer.
There you go. Question and answer. All right. So for every question, there's going to be a response. Okay. All right. Where's my black marker? What would you put dry ice in this thing? Cup free snow, boy. Frosted snowman cup. Ooh wee. All right. So let's start off with something, a question that will stereotypically be asked a lot throughout the day. Hold on 1 second. Phrases. All right. So I'm going to write the question. First, I'm going to write it in Hebrew. And for those of you, this is like your first time watching class, I'm going to write the Paleo Hebrew at the top. I'm going to write the Assyrian Hebrew at the bottom so you can differentiate, know the difference. Just like right here on the board, pan the camera a little bit. All right. So you got your Paleo. All right. This is ancient Hebrew. All right. Paleo Hebrew at the top. All right. Then you have the Assyrian Hebrew. All right. This is changed based off of captivity. All right. So the Paleo was during the time of when we were under the rulership or in the land of the Canaanites. All right. So this is a Phoenician language. All right. This is a language of Canaan. All right. And then it changed. All right. When we went into Assyrian captivity. All right. And then the modern Hebrew is Yiddish. It is a Germanic Slavic language mixed with Assyrian. All right. Which is where you get the nodes from. All right. Does somebody have a question?
Oh, no.
All right. No sweat. All right. So turn it back to the board. Make sure it's level. All right. Cool. All right. So we're going to get into the first question, something that you literally say every day. All right. All right. So the question that we have, the first word is ma. What does ma mean?
What?
That is correct. Give that boy your grandma a hand. Girl, give your man a hand now. Give your man a hand. Give him a hand. There you go. You know what I'm saying? That boy bilingual. He might be trilingual. You know, he he's Bonics too. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. So we got ma. All right. So according to your grandma means what? Right?
Okay.
All right. Okay. What I want you to do, you grandma, I want you to go on your phone, go on two-letter lookup, and I want you to give me the Strong's Concordance number for ma. That should be something you should have saved your phone and that's for anybody. All right. So when you're dealing with transliteration, looking up root words, all right. Two things you want to have saved on your phone at all times. All right. You want to put a bookmark on your phone for this website, 2letterlookup.com. That is the number 2, the word letter and lookup.com. And then you want to download the Blue Letter Bible. All right. And if you can afford to pay for the app, you want to get the King James Bible with the Strong's Concordance. All right. It may vary based off of, who your service provider with or what type of phone. If you're with Apple, if you're with Android, boo. But, you know what I'm saying? All right. You got a Strong's Concordance number for it? All right. Okay. So what you're going to do is, you have letters here, so you have a ma, and you have a huh. All right, look at that right there. You have ma, which literally means what? You click on it, give it the Strong's Concordance number. What is the Strong's Concordance number, you grown?
It's hashtag 1400.
All right. So, when you're dealing with Hebrew, all right, because the Old Testament is written in Hebrew, right? It's going to be H. So you're going to say the hashtag right there is letting you know what language it is. So we're dealing with Hebrew, right? So that hashtag is going to represent an H. All right. So you have H. What's the number?
4,100.
All right. H 4100, or just say 4100. Either or is fine. All right. So that's the Strong's Concordance number for your records to look it up. All right. If you were in your Blue Letter Bible app, in the search bar, you can literally type in H4100 and it will bring up every Bible verse that has the word ma in it or what. Okay? All right. So the next word that we have, all right, is korah. All right. So I don't expect you to know what this means, but I want you to look up this word. So you're going to have to click. Go ahead. Up. That is correct. All right. But it doesn't just mean up. It can mean happens. All right. All right. So he is correct. Up. All right. So in that that little square where it was typing up above, you're going to click that. It's going to clear it out. And you can type this in and it'll bring up the word and you click it like I showed you. And I want you to give me the Strong's Concordance number while I'm explaining. All right. So this word doesn't just mean up. It also means happen. All right. So this is a question, clearly, right? All right. So this is something that you say every day to someone. All right. This is an informal greeting. All right. So every time you see someone, you don't have to be like Shalom Yahal Bashim Shabbat or Shalom Yahal Shemar Bashim Yahal Shai. All right. You can simply say Ma Korah. All right. What's up? But it's also an open-ended question, right? If you see your brother upset, all right, or if you see your sister crying, all right, you can say Ma Korah. What happened? All right. Okay. And I'm gonna add on to this, right? So Ma Korah is what's up. All right. So we're gonna say Ma Korah Mashpaka. What is Mashpaka in Hebrew? It means family. Okay. All right. We're just gonna add this here just so you can know what the word means. I'm gonna write it in red because the focus is just the informal greeting, what's up, but I'm going to put it right here in red so you know what I.S.U.P.K means and what it looks like, all right? But I.S.U.P.K is fam or family, all right? Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. All right. All right. I'll write it bigger up here so you can see it, or lower rather. All right. So we have Makara Mashpaka. All right. Fam or family. All right. So the question that you say all the time is Makara, what's up or what's happening? All right. This is the question. All right. So you don't have to look up well you can if you want to. You want to look up Mashpaka, you can. You got the Strong's Concordance for Makara?
Concert.
What is it?
Concordance in the pop-up connection. Okay.
You're gonna have to click it. All right. Oh, this is the one that I want. All right. So 7136. All right. So the Strong's Concordance number is H7136. All right, which is a happenstance, a meeting. All right. Okay. All right. So what's up or what happened? All right. So the common question that we ask is Makara Mashpaka. All right. Okay. So now we have an answer. All right. Okay. All right. So the answer is going to be all right. All right. So the first word that we have here is get your handwriting together, brother. Anya. What does Anya mean in Hebrew?
All right.
That is correct. All right. So we're using the things that we learned from the last class. So you have anya, you have atha, you have hawa'a, you have haya'a, you have anaknawa, you have a thumb, you have a thun, you have hum, and you have han. All right. So you said anya means what?
I.
That is correct, brother. I. All right. The next word we have here is tawab, which means what?
Good.
Good. All right. That is correct. All right. I good. Implied English. Am. All right. So, all right. So we have the question, the Q. All right. Makura. All right. Or Makura Mashpaka. All right. What's up, fam? Or what's up, family? Or what happened, fam? Or what happened, family? Both mean the same thing. Make sure we don't have any questions.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And then response was Anya Tuwa. All right, which means I good. I am good. First thing you have to understand is that Hebrew is a very masculine language. If you would try to compare to something, it would be like when the Native Americans first learned to speak English. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like, excuse me, beautiful. Would you please accompany with your presence? No, it would be like, woman, come now, sit here. It's a very direct language, right? We don't use two words. You understand? We don't use 5 words where 2 will do. You understand? We don't be like, do you have a query? No, we be like, what you want? See what I'm saying? Because we cut to the chase. And it comes off as very aggressive. That's how you know that the Israelites were your people, based off of the linguistics. They talk just like you. Okay? All right? So we have ma kura, all right, which is what's up, all right, or mushpaka. That is something that I want everyone to use this week. All right? So instead of saying, you can do the formal greeting, Shalom Yahabashim Shabbatah, or Shalom Yahabashimar Bashim Yahweh, right? You can do that, but in text message, in a phone call, I want you to be like, Makara, what's up, bro? Or Makara, sis, what's up? I mean, be like, Makara, or Makara Akawa, what's up, sis? You understand? All right. The response we have Anya Tawab, I good. All right. Or you can change it. You can be Anya La Tawab, because La means what? You grum?
No.
No. I know good. I'm not good. All right. So that is the negative to the positive. Okay. And you can show the comments up there, like they're checking in. If it's something that ain't BS, you can post it up on the thing or whatever. Just hover over it and you can put show, it'll pop up. All right. Okay. All right. So we have our Q, we have our A. All right. So this is the beginning of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's a short sentence. All right. We got, what's up? I'm good. It's not really a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like a quick passing. You understand? All right. So next, all right. So we're gonna draw a line. Boom. All right. So we got another space for a question. We got another space for an answer. All right. So let's find out what our next question is going to be. And this is something that you say every day. All right. So next we have our first word, which is atha. All right. Okay. What does atha mean?
You.
You. All right. So next we have ra'ad, but hold up. That's a root word. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. The Strong's Concordance number for it is H7457. Okay, so we have ra'ad, but wait, that's the actual root word. All right, the root word means hungry. You hungry. Okay, but wait, we deal in the present tense, right? This is a present tense question. All right. So, what is the rule for present tense? All right. You understand? For present tense, you add a. Let's go back to our notes. Just want to make sure. All right. So, for present tense, all right, you add a wa between the first and second letter of the word. All right. So, we've established that ra'ai is the root word. All right. So when you look up this word like this, whether it's in two-letter lookup, it's gonna come up. Whether it's go ahead.
So like if I'm out, I was just gonna bring up something that I remember, like asking if you hungry. So thyroid.
Right.
Okay.
So, but we're breaking this down. So that's level 2. Right. This is level 1. Right.
Okay.
So that right there is when you understand sentence structure, right? You understand prefix and suffix, and then you understand the qual stem. So that's level 2. So right now we're just dealing with level 1, right? So level 1, we're dealing with the conjugation of the word, and we're applying what we learned. All right. So we're dealing with present tense. I'm not going to ask, were you hungry? I'm going to ask, you hungry? So present tense. All right. So the rule is between the first and the second letter, we add a wa. Okay. So this word is going to change from ra'ai to ra wa'ai. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So this is how a word changes based off of context from our previous lessons. Okay. All right. So the word changed from ra'ad, which is the root word, to ra wa'ai because we're dealing with the present tense. All right. So let's write that in. All right. All right, which translates to hungry. All right. To give you an example of this, all right. So in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, when we say peace, what do we say?
Shalom.
Shalom. Okay, because we say the root word. That's original one West, right? But in actual context, if you're saying to current peace, you would say Shalom. Exactly. Right? Okay. So contextually, it's correct, right? Okay. But as we know our people, right? Our people speak very directly. We speak broken English. Broken English is called what? Ebonics. You understand? Broken French is called what? Creole. You understand? You know, we make our own. Like another form of broken English is patois, what the Jamaicans speak. You understand what I'm saying? The Haitians speak broken French. You understand? In each bird, in South Miso, and in Mexico, as far as America, they have their own version of Spanish, like their own slang, right? A person speaking Spanish in Honduras speaks completely different Spanish from a person speaks it's in Puerto Rico or Mexico. You can tell where a person is from by the type of Spanish they speak. Just like a nigga talking Ebonics from the South versus a nigga from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Be like, we say in the South, we be like, what up, bro? People in the Midwest, like St. Louis, like, what up, dirty? You know what I'm saying? People in New York, what up, B? You understand? People on the West Coast, what up, fool? See what I'm saying? So I can tell where you're from by how you speak, but we speak in the same language. You see what I'm saying? All right. So we have Atha Rawa'ai, right? But there's nothing wrong with saying Atha Ra'ai. You hungry. Okay? But I'm just showing you based off of our lesson contextually how the word changes. Because you can look up Ra'ai, which is H7457, right, and it'll immediately be able to come look up. But if you look up Ra'ai, which will be the conjugation when you're reading in the Torah, in the Bible, you won't be able to find this word because it isn't a root word. You have to be able to identify the tense in which it's being spoken in order to identify the root word. Okay? All right? So, of course, all right, so we have a question. We got to answer. All right? Okay? There's a question online?
Nah, this is the dude, white Jesus hanging on the cross that said that, man.
Oh, no shit. All right. So our response is either going to be all right, so your response is going to be one or two things. It's either going to be con. What does con mean in Hebrew?
Yes.
Yes. I forgot my connector. All right. Or your response is going to be la which means what?
No.
That is correct. No. All right, so let's look at our conversation. All right. So we have Makara. All right. what's up, or Makara Mashpaka, what up, fam? Or it's what happened, fam, or Makara, what happened, which is the question. All right. And then the answer is Anya Tawab, I'm good. Right? Or it can be Anya La'atawab, I am not good. All right. Okay. But in this case, it is I am good. The next question is Atha Rawa'ai. All right. Or you can say Atha Ra'ai. Either or is acceptable. Right. But if you're looking for correct sentence structure, it's going to be Atha Rawa'ai. All right. You hungry. Okay. All right. And then the response is going to be either Khan or La'ah. Yes or no. Okay. So we're using, all right, what we learned as far as like in a singular sense. All right. In this case, it would be so mashpaka, fam or family, can be singular or plural. I could be talking to like my brother, I could be talking to a group, right? So so I can say makara mashpaka, right? Okay. If it was a group of people, we can say anak nawa tawab, we good. All right. And I would ask a thumb ra'ah a thumb ra'wa'ai. All right. You all. All right. Are you all hungry? Okay. Okay. The same response is going to be Khan or La'ah. Just giving you different spins on it. All right. Okay. Now let's erase these questions. Now you want to screenshot this, take a picture of this for your records. All right. Or it's like I always say, be kind and rewind if you online. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So you go ahead and screenshot that. You understand? You know, or if you're online, you know what I'm saying, you can be kind and rewind. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, first question is, what's up? I'm good. Are you hungry? Con. So quite naturally, what would be the next logical question when someone says, yes, I'm hungry? What would be the next question? What do you want to eat? There you go, brother. I'm saying, boy, I tell you, boy, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? That boy, something like a sacred genius right there. You feel me? All right. But we're going to ask that question at the base level. All right. Okay. So we've established that ma is what? We'll write that here shortly. All right. All right, so we have ma, which we have established means. What does ma mean? What? We've already established that. All right. Next, we have a tha, which we've established means what?
You.
You. All right. Now, while I'm writing this word, I want you to look this word up. It is exactly how it is spelled. All right. So, the next word we have is rawatiza. All right. The Strong's Concordance number for this word is H 7521. Right up here. H 7521. All right. Okay. All right. You got it?
You want I've typed it in, but it gave me something totally different.
All right. Is it 7521? Right. Hold on. Let me pull it up on mine. I got you. Hold on 1 second. Also, download the Blue Letter Bible app on your phone. And if I give you the number, you can just simply look it up. You can just go to search and type in H7521. All right. And when you do that, just so they can see online, all right, look at that. All right, so you type in H7521. It's going to give you every single Bible verse that has that word in it. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to click on that verse, all right? And then right here where it says read that verse, you're going to click read. It's going to pull up that verse, verse 10. All right, then you're going to have the option. It's going to say interlinear concordance, all right? You're going to click interlinear concordance, all right? That's going to be the whole verse in Yiddish, all right? Okay? When you scroll down, you're going to look for the Strong's Concordance number. Okay, so we're looking for H7521. All right, there it is right there at the bottom. H7521. All right, we're going to click that. All right, boom. All right, there's the word right there. That's the root word. All right, Ratazah. Okay, now we have Rawatazah. Why is it Rawatazah and the root word is Ratazah? What's the rule for present tense? You grown? If the root word is Ratazah, and this is Rawatazah, what's the rule for present tense?
I want to say why, but ain't that past tense?
No. You are correct, but why? What is the rule for present tense? It is the why, The Y is a differentiation between Ratazah and Rawatazah, but why?
Because it's including people.
No. All right. So remember, the rule for present tense is you add a "wa" between the first and second letter of the word. That is a rule for present tense. That's how you know that this conjugation of this word, Ratazah, is present versus past or future tense because it's a "wa" between the first and second letter. Okay? All right? So we have a "wa" here. Boom, boom, boom. That's the conjugation of the root verb, which is Ratazah. All right? Okay? Which literally translates to want. All right? There's nothing wrong with saying Ma'atha Ratazah, what you want, right? But we're doing this for a correct conjugation of the word in sentence structure. So it's going to be Ma'atha Rawatazah. All right? What you want. Because the original question was Makara Mashpaka. You know what I'm saying? Response was Anya Tawab. All right, what's up? I'm good. All right. Then the question was Atha Rawa'ai. You hungry? You know what I'm saying? The response was what? Khan. Yes. All right. So quite naturally, next answer is Ma'atha Rawataza or Ma'atha Rataza Rataza with the H at the end. All right. The ha at the end. All right. So what do you want? All right. So I'm gonna use these next 3 quadrants for things as a response. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna stop here. All right. So I'm just gonna put I'm gonna put Anya. I'm just gonna write it. I guess I might as well write it out. Yeah, I'm gonna write it out. No sweat. All right. All right, what does Anya mean? I. Wadazah. All right, we've established means want. All right. Oh, let me write it out. All right. I want. All right. So let's find out the different things that you can want. All right. All right. So first thing is for time's sake and space sake, I'm gonna write it only in the paleo. All right. right. So the first one we have is Tazapar. What does Tazapar mean? Chicken. All right. Next we have dog. Dog. Not dog, but dog. All right, which means fish. All right. And then next we have all right, next we have Bashar Bakwar. All right. Bashar is flesh, Bakar is cow or calf or ox. Flesh of calf or flesh of ox, which is beef. All right. So the entire conversation, we have Makura, right? Which is what's up, or Makura Mashpaka. What's up, fam? You understand? You feel me? He's gonna be like, Anya Tawab, I'm good, or Anya La'atawab, all right, which is I am not good, all right. And then the next question was Atha Ra'ib or Atha Rawa'ib, all right, which is you're hungry, which would be a good question whether someone is good or not good. Like, hey, bro, I mean, I'm saying you down, bro, but shoot, you want some food, bro? You know what I'm saying? A thyroid or a thyroid. All right. You hungry. All right. You're going to say Khan or la'a. But in this case, Khan. All right. So the next question is going to be ma'atha rawataza or ma'atha rataza. Okay. Rataza is the root word. Rawataza is the conjugation in the present tense. You add a word between the first and second letter. All right. All right. What you want. The response is Anya Rawataza or Anya Rataza. I want or I desire. Right? All right. Tazapar is chicken. All right. Dog, not dog, but dog is fish. All right. Bashar Bakwar, right, is flesh of cow or flesh of an ox, which is beef. All right. So we're going to stop right here. You understand? There's a lot to digest. You understand? It's just one conversation, right? And it's a very base conversation. It's not an advanced conversation. It's strictly, hey, what's up? You good? You hungry? You know what I'm saying? What you want to eat? You feel me? It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to stop right there. So most importantly, what I want you guys to practically establish this week, Makara. All right? That's an informal greeting. You're grown. What does Makara mean?
What up?
What up?
Or what's happening?
Or what's happening? You understand? That's a question and a greeting. You understand? So the response will be Anya Tawab. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You practice with your real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can be like, hey, my Koraya Pa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? What's up, beautiful? You know what I'm saying? Brother, if you with your real, you know what I'm saying? You know, just be like, you know, hey, my Koraya Pa. You know what I'm saying? Be like, what's good, beautiful? Or if you want to ask your husband what's up, be like, my Koraga bar. You know what I'm saying? What's up, warrior? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's also something you can ask to a brother. You know what I'm saying? My Korab Gabar. You feel me? What's up, warrior? You feel me? Or my Korab Mashpaka. What's up, fam? So if of everything, I want you guys to practice that. That is an informal greeting. Makara, Makara Mashpaka, Makara Ak, Makara Akawa. Practice that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that is the homework assignment. Okay? You understand? And if you say that to someone and they don't know what it means, they be like, hey, what does that mean? You tell them. You understand? And you say, now greet me the same way. Each one teach one. This is how we get better. Practical knowledge, practical usage. This is how we grow as a people. Right? This is what we're here for. You put all this time into learning precepts, you understand? You put the same time in the language, right? So we got an informal greeting, Makura. All right? Okay? If you feeling real greasy, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to get special with it, you know what I'm saying? Be like, Athara Ib. You hungry. You say that every day. Or you can be like, Anyara Ib. I'm hungry. You understand what I'm saying? And you can ask the question, Ma Ra'ib or Ma Rawa'ib. You hungry. All right? And then get into these words that you just learned. All right? You got chicken, tazapar. You understand? That's also a slang or insult. You can be like, Atha tazapar, you chicken, bro. You know what I'm saying? Atha tazapar, you chicken, bro. You know what I'm saying? You scared. You scary. You running like a chicken. You feel me? All right. You know, I mean, I use this word for Rod Smiths. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For homosexuals, I be calling them dog all the time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Dog, fish, rule boy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Fishy boy, Rod Smith. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Bashar Bakwar. You know what I'm saying? Flesh of an ox. All right, or beef. All right, these are things that you can say when you say Anya Rawatazah or Anya Ratazah. I desire or I want. All right. So the homework practically today, you know what I'm saying? From this Friday to next Friday, Makara, most importantly, informal greeting. What's up? What's happening? All right. Okay. They don't know what it is. You tell them, you teach them. Then you make them say it back to you. And you be like, okay, you know, you can do the Shalom Yahweh Shem Shabbat. I know you got that down, you know what I'm saying? But Makara. You understand? And then once I got that down, you can work in the, you know, are you hungry? What you want to eat, like what you want. All right. So we're gonna stop right there. All right. So with that, we're gonna say Shalom Yahweh Shem. It's like Shalom Yahweh Shem. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakathum to the brothers. All right, and then Shalom Yahweh Shamar Athon, you all. All right, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. All right, and with that, we are gone. Shalom.